Hello all you miniatures lovers in the interwebs, I'm Doc Eon, welcoming you to my ramble for Monday the 25th of October 2021. Well, we're well and truly into Halloween season, so I painted up some spooky stuff, and this stuff, it might surprise you that it pushed ahead in the queue so quickly. I was just going to prep it last week, but I prepped it and finished it. And that's because they're very simple to paint. Like these, it's just translucent paints and then some rock. For all of these, we have the various hand spells. We have the Tensor's floating disc. Oh, it's supposed to be this way up. Haha, it was upside down. That's why it was so dark. We have the Unseen Servant, and we have the Spiritual Weapon. I believe. And these were really, really simple. Just speed painting on turbo. But fun, and I think effective. And they don't need to be any more like comprehensive than this. Yeah, so those are done, and you'll see them in more detail in the pics at the end, but that's not all I got done. In the true Halloween spirit, we have some actual pumpkin people, and then we have some vampires who, well, they're spooky. By the way, everything that was finished this week is from Reaper. The translucent stuff was from the Bones 5 Kickstarter, so they're bones. These are all metal. And if you recognize this model, I actually painted a version of her before in Bones. I had her in Bones for some reason. Yeah, she's here on the shelf. So I chose different colors this time around. So with the vamps, I went for translucent effect. It's more apparent on this blue, light blue dress. You can see a bit more of the skin tone peeking through, I think. The pink was perhaps a bad choice because it's too close to the actual skin color, so you don't know what's supposed to be skin showing through and what's just normal highlights. Anyway, the harsh lighting here perhaps makes it stand out too much. We'll see what it looks like in the light box. Anyway, these vampires they're both named Gehenna in the Reaper catalog. Different versions of the same character, but I painted them very differently. Different hair, and actually slightly different skin tones, I think. I don't know if it comes across. This one is supposed to be paler, more vampiric. And this one is a bit more flushed, like she's just had a drink. And these are the Pumpkin Horrors. Freddy and Fritz, I think they're called. And yeah. Maybe the glowing eyes are a bit much, but at a distance I think it's pretty effective. Yeah, I like them. So actually 11 minis finished this week, so I actually hit my goal of 10 minimum for the first time in several weeks, and I hope to accelerate that. But anyway, let's look at the paint table. So to keep it simple, I thought I'd gather everything in one shot here that is in the works. Front and center we have the newly prepped stuff that is not already finished. That is the stuff I said last week I was going to start. We have 4 zombies here. And we have a wall of thorns and a wall of stone. And then there's the stuff that's been worked on. See, the Headless Footman's had some more work done. A little bit here and there. You know, you've seen all these figures before. Slow but steady wins the race is the idea. So you might wonder why I'm going to prep even more for next week. Well, because I think I can finish a few of these next week. And also the week after is one that I'm going to have a lot of time to paint. But let's talk about that when I talk about new projects. Arg. Well, we're at the phase now of the video where I'm going to talk about future projects, stuff to add to my queue, and I'm going to keep working on the Bones 5 stuff, because that's what's, yeah, it just seems reasonable. And I picked out these, I think they're called boulderkin, which are small earth elementals. And I'm also looking at the tree folk. I want to call them saprolings, but, you know, I used to play Magic back in the day. And also a few items that are called the armory, which are stuff like a stand for armor and a weapon rack and the like. And the reason I have chosen these particular little thingies is because they are quick and easy. I mean, an earth elemental is just dry brushing and washing in one single color, and boom, we're done. And, you know, no, paint the eyes a different color or something. It's extremely simple. Same thing with a little wood elemental, essentially. And my priority right now, probably for the rest of the year, is going to be stuff that can be quickly speed painted, because I want to improve my statistics, because, you know, I'm in the red now for the first time this year, and I probably will be at the end of the year. I'm trying to calculate what my total painted and purchased would be at the end of the year. And it looks like I'll be about average in purchased and below average in painted compared to the previous 6 years I've tracked. I've been a bit slow this year, but I'm going to try to compensate for it next year. But I'm going to try to make the difference between painted and purchased as small as I can by painting a lot of stuff quickly. Is the theory. So, you know, prepping these is pretty easy. These guys already have really good bases integrated. These ones, not so much. It's little oval ones, but okay, whatever. They're fine, I guess. Some of these don't have any bases at all. I'll have to make some if I want them to have any. Maybe something like this doesn't need a base. I'll think about it. But yeah, that's the plan moving into next week. And with that, we're done for this week. We have finished another episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment. But above all, I'll be back here next week. Same day of the week, same Daki on Who's Now. Signing off.